The main one that'll go off and tell you about your tail. You know why? Because this God is saying, I'm trying to get your spirit to a place, not just your physical body being somewhere, but tending to my kingdom work. Because if that's the case, what it becomes what we call the word duty. Yeah. With no passion. And when it becomes duty with no passion, that means you can hurt people, you can destroy kingdom things, and you can defile many things. Because there's no passion for it. There's no drive for it. There's no reverence for it. There's a reverence for it. There's no reverence for it. You think nothing of the sacred pieces of communion. You think nothing of that. You think nothing of honoring the pulpit. You think nothing of those kind of things. Well, it's just a pulpit. We're on the pulpit. It's just a pulpit. It's a sacred place and only certain people are supposed to go. See? So when your spirit is not in the right place, that means you can't really embrace the fullness of the season. You know why? Because your spirit is not right. No longer God's going, in this season here, God's not going to just deal with these physical bodies. He's going to deal with his people's spirit. Yes. And in some cases, even begin to have some men and women of God, your spirit is not right. You will hear, my daughter, watch this. You will hear, my son. You have to do this and you have to do that, you're in place, but your spirit is not right. And there's a difference. See? Watch this. So we're thinking of the full season. We don't understand what that means. The full season is not just the house, the money, the husband, the wife, the riches. But what else does it mean? It means trust factor with God and trust factor with those that God has placed in position. Because if he's dealing with all of our spirit, and that's the place he's trying to get us to, be dedicated and committed into, then those who he's put in position, their spirit must be dealt with from a spiritual standpoint, not a physical standpoint. Because when he begin to move aside the carnality of those who want carnality, if it's on them, to be moved. So if I look at things from a carnal standpoint, if I want my spirit to be right and I'm willing to let him move it, he will move carnality, that I will see you in the aspect of the spirit. And no longer because you're my sister, my brother, my wife, my cousin. No longer because of that. He will say, no, I'm dealing with your spirit. Stabilize your spirit and how your spirit shall see things. Not the wife, not the husband, not the cousin and the brother and the friend. He said, see it from the spiritual standpoint, from your spirit. And if you have been looking carnal from that standpoint, if you let me, if you want me to, I will move the carnality that your eyes will see it from the spiritual standpoint correctly. That's a choice. Leaders, that's a choice with leaders. Many in this kingdom looking at things so carnal because they look at things from a natural standpoint. And God said, if you just let me do it and move this carnality, you will see things so differently from your spirit.
Oh my God. Jesus.
So that was dedication and commitment that had to be dealt with. See? Dedication and commitment. Dedication and commitment. We talked about the love book. See? These things are important. They're very much important. And I'm going to tell you something. Our spirit got to be stabilized and established. Stabilized and established. Why? That we no longer up and down. No longer up and down. I can't be an apostle, a bishop, a pastor, a prophet, an evangelist, first lady, elect lady. It don't matter what the title is. Pastor, it don't matter what the title is. God want this no longer with this up and down spirit, and we want to receive the fullness of the new season. We can't. We can't. We can't. So then we must ask ourselves the question, do I have a stable and established spirit? Or is my spirit sporadic and up and down? I must ask myself that question. You must ask yourself that question. Can't nothing about you unknown. How gifted you are. How is your spirit? How is your spirit? Being that that's the case, We can only answer that question.
Yeah.
Because it is rhetorical.
It is.
It is rhetorical.
Oh, yes.
That means we look within and answer ourselves.
Glory Jesus.
I said, God, yes, my spirit up and down. One minute I got faith, next minute I don't. One minute I believe, next minute I don't. One minute I'm howling the horse, and believe me, everything, and I'm excited in God. Next minute I'm lowering my spirit in the dumps, and like I don't want to have to believe you for anything or even act like I'm encouraged. Next minute I'm encouraged, I'm going for the God. Next minute, man, I don't even know what I'm called. I'm called. I got this awesome gift. God anointed me. Next minute, I don't know. I gotta see. I don't know. Establish and stabilize your spirit.
Glory.
That your words and your conversation from your spirit will be stable and constant. When you're not stable and constant, you'll be according to what James said. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. And when that happens, it does not build trust from man in this sense. People say, she's not trustworthy. He's not trustworthy. She's not trustworthy. You know why? Because you can't trust them because they're up and down so much. I don't know what to believe or what to think or how they're coming at me. Yeah. Whether they're chameleon or whether they're a peacock.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my God.
Stabilize them. Everybody ready for the new season? But remember now, we're still in the last phase or state of dawn. The last stage of dawn is to do what? It's to break you. Because what? It's the break of dawn, to step out of dawn into the new season. For the sunrise. For the sunrise. So yes, the break of dawn. Let the last stage of dawn break you. The break of dawn, let it break you. Let the last stage of dawn break you. That you can step out of dawn into the sunrise and watch the sunrise and step into the new season and embrace the new season. Yes. Last stage of dawn. Let it break you. Let it break you. So that you can step out of dawn into the new season. And in order to do that, you have to establish and stabilize your spirit in order to embrace the fullness of the new season. Establish and stabilize your spirit. Amen? Amen. Let us stand.